My magazine for AS Media is called Pop Life. Its genre is pop. It is targeted at a female audience aged 15 to 17. Pop Life has an ABC One profile of 62%, circulation amount of 47,500 and readership of 380,000. This is a mainstream magazine and targets a large audience as it's a mainstream genre. The third reading, Stuart Hall 1980, of my magazine is to attract the audience to buy the magazine, with colourful fonts, good-looking models and content to make them want to buy it. I have achieved this by encoding what I have in the following pages. The magazine I have purchased for inspiration is We Love Pop. It is a pop magazine what is similar style to what I want to do. This is my front cover compared to my purchased copy of We Love Pop. My main cover image is challenging the copy of We Love Pop magazine as it is a different pose. However, it is still purchased because it connotes the third reading and attracts the audience, gives them aspiration as my model gives a direct gaze, employing the Carl Rogers 1980 theory of ideal self and ideal partner to my audience. My masthead I have purchased a bit because it's like the style of We Love Pops. It stands out, but I have changed it a bit to challenge it by putting just a plain rectangle instead of a speech bubble. The mini headline on the left hand side with image I have purchased but changed it and put the text underneath instead of anchoring the image like it does on We Love Pops. From doing this, it challenges the design. The banner at the bottom of the page, again I have purchased from We Love Pop. It is a post section and denotes to the preferred reading to attract the audience with hot posters so they would want to buy the magazine. I have challenged it a bit by changing the barcode to the other side and the actual title of the banner, as you can see. My main cover line is my name of the artist, which is Macy, with a pull quote, "I am really happy with him," anchored over the image, which again connotes the preferred reading by attracting readers to see what it's about. This challenges this issue of We Love Pop, as usually they do the same cover lines in circles in different font, as you can see. I have purchased the headlines at the top of the page because I thought it suited my genre and I like the look of it. It also denotes to the third reading in giving information to attract the audience. However, it is different than We Love Pop because I have only used one instead of 3 like We Love Pop usually does. I have challenged We Love Pop by not purchasing the advertising bit and just adding another headline to attract the Main Street audience to read on in the magazine and achieve my preferred reading. This is my contents page juxtaposed with We Love Pops. As you can see, I have purchased aspects and challenged it as well. The title of this page I decided to purchase and change it a little bit with having a large black font and it stands out to the audience so they know what it is and what's on that page. I've changed it slightly and having a different font and make it my own, and instead of calling it We Love This, I called it What's In. In my version of the magazine, I've purchased images with the text, although I have changed it a bit with putting them at the other side and the numbers bold and stand out to the audience, attracting them, giving them information, which is my third reading. The page numbers I have challenged from We Love Pop because I have purchased them from Q to make my Pop Life magazine my own and make it a bit different. One aspect that I have challenged from the contents page of We Love Pop is adding a description in Pop Life, instead of the cover lines and the post section, which is in We Love Pop. This is one aspect how I have made it different. In the top corner of We Love Pop magazine, there is the logo, which I challenged by just putting the basic contents page so our audience know what actually the page is, and it's just making it my own instead of copying it too much. The background of my contents page of the magazine I have purchased from the Wheel of Pop issues. I have challenged it a bit by changing the angle and making it my own. The inside this issue I have purchased from Wheel of Pop because I thought it suited the house style of my magazine as well as Wheel of Pop's, and it looks good. However, I have changed it a bit by changing the title and the style of the font. At the bottom of the page, Wheel of Pop has a website and the page number. I have decided to purchase this onto my magazine that gives the audience further information and connotes my preferred reading. This is my double page spread juxtaposed with the magazine I was using for Aspiration. As you can see, I've purchased aspects and also challenged different aspects. On the Pop Life magazine, I've decided to put a pull quote of the poster and challenge it and make it different. It denotes to my preferred reading to the audience as it attracts them to want to read on and see what it's about. The title of the artist on the pull-out poster I have decided to change a bit. On the top left-hand corner instead of the bottom, like in Wheel of Pops. This makes it my own and challenges it. I have purchased the banners around the interview columns like in Wheel of Pops because I like the style and it has its own edge to it. I have challenged it by making them straight and not overlapping like on Wheel of Pops. Also, in Wheel of Pops there is images overlapping some of the interview. I have decided to purchase this but only the one at the bottom because it gives a direct gaze to the audience and also fun, which suits the genre of my magazine. There is a slug on the top corner which I have purchased and challenged it a bit to fit the house style and make it my own. Again, I have added the website and page number at the bottom of the page, which I have purchased from the Wheel of Pop to suit the house style. I have decided to an extra page, a title page, if I got aspiration from a different magazine called Bliss. I have pursued the idea of having the title faded behind my artist. However, I have challenged it a bit by using my house style colours, which are pink. Having only close image, as I only have an artist other than a group, and putting the text in a blue faded banner to stand out.